burnout. It's something a lot of people deal with when they're trying to better their life. And here's why you're about to burn out yourself. Burnout comes from when you just basically do too much, you know? Over like the last year, I've burnt out about like 2 times, I think. Yeah, about twice. But when I did burn out, the same thing that led up to it happened both times. I was doing too much myself. Like the first time when I very first started this channel, I was like streaming Apex every day, trying to practice Apex in the range for like 1 hour a day, upload my YouTube short to YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Eman Ghazi says start a social media marketing agency, so I went ahead and did that as well. On top of like my job, so you know, 5 to 10 hours a day working at my job. I was also trying to work out 4 times a week because of self-improvement, trying to journal daily for my mental health, as well as do meditation. So as you see, I was trying to do like a bunch of bullshit, and it sounds cute, you know, ooh, I'm doing all this thing, I'm streaming, I'm working out, I'm going to work, I'm doing my like it sounds cute, and it feels good to kind of think that you're making progress in a bunch of areas, right? But the reality is even though I was like doing 8 different things, and yeah, let's say I was just making progress on all of them, you know, I'm doing the impossible. The progress that I would make in all of these different areas significantly less if I would have just focused on 1 to 3 of those things and try to make progress in just 1 to 3 things. It's the lack of real progress that creates a lack of reason to keep doing all that shit. That's why people get burnt out. They're doing like 8, 10, fucking 12 things. It's hard as fuck. They're making progress, I guess you could say, but there's no real progress. There's no real results that they could see and look at and be like, I'm doing this for something. Let me keep pushing. Yeah, this is hard. Let me keep pushing. Nah, they made like 10% progress in fucking 12 different things, and they're all like, I kind of just don't feel like going on anymore. Versus if they would have focused on 1 to 2 things, making like 100% in one thing, or 120%, I mean fucking 60% in 2 things. If you saw like the difference in between like leveling up an aspect in your life by 60%, you would have a reason to keep going. You know, you wouldn't burn out. You burn out because you're doing too much and you're not making enough progress. Like I literally just burnt out again, like probably like a couple weeks ago. And when you burn out, it's not like you just don't feel like doing shit. It's like you have a constant brain fog over you every day. I mean, it's also probably on top of like you don't want to be doing a bunch of shit anymore, but it's mostly just a brain fog for me. Like when I'm doing way too much shit, it literally clouds my mind to where I can't even focus on just like simple shit. Like I was uploading my 2 YouTube videos a week, was trying to maintain that, was doing copywriting over there on my computer, was doing copywriting, doing sales, door knocking, selling solar. Was in the process of quitting my old job, but I was still working there for a little bit, but I was in the process of quitting there. Started a new job at the gym. When I was working at the gym, one of the personal trainers walked up to me. Dude was all like, hey man, we're gonna get you fucking, yeah, hold on, sorry, it's kinda, yeah, so dude was like, I'm gonna get you swole as fuck, here's a workout plan, 5 days a week, monstrous ass split, even came with like 20 minutes of cardio at the end of every workout. But for like last 2 weeks, I was spending over an hour, like probably an hour, 2 hours in the gym, just 5 days a week. And it's all like, if I was doing like all 6, 7 of those things, and I was trying to make progress in simply growing my YouTube channel and increasing my income, the only 2 things that are kind of a priority in my life right now, what the fuck am I doing in the gym for 10 hours a week? Like, I should just be in the gym 2 hours a week right now, because like I'm just trying to maintain. I'm not trying to grow, I'm not trying to get bigger, I'm just trying to maintain. I should be trying to grow my income, so I should take 8 hours away from working out and putting it into making more YouTube videos or selling more solar. So basically, I was making a teeny amount of progress in a whole load of fuck ton of different areas, and niggas will say on like in the self-improvement space, just get 1% better every day. Get 1% better every day. That's all you need. 1% better every day. Like, nigga, that shit's cap, bro. Like, all rich, successful niggas, they didn't level up one area, like 1% in different areas in their life and do that over time and become successful. Like, the most I can see is like maybe 1% every day in just 1 to 2 areas. Like, let's say Mike Tyson, like just every day, he just got 1% better in boxing. Yeah, over the course of his life, he'd probably be a pretty fucking amazing boxer by the end of his life. But if he was trying to grow, let's say he picked up fucking rapping on the side, try to be a better rapper too, that would have like tremendously decreased his ability, like, because then one day it'd be like he got better at boxing, then he got better at rapping, then he got better at boxing, then he got better at rapping, versus if he just got better at boxing, and that's why he's the best fucking boxer in the world. So it's all about just like taking that 1% that you're putting into 8, 9 different areas in life and just put it into 1, 2 areas. Imagine if you grew by 5 to 9% every day in one area versus 1% in 9 different areas. You would probably be successful in that one area. And all you gotta do is just like figure out how to maintain the other areas of your life. So basically, just pick one thing, and by the time that one thing burns you out, by the time you're like sick of being, like, let's say you're like 16 right now and you really want to be a good basketball player. By the time you get burnt out on basketball, if you're only just focused on like basketball in school, the only 2 things you need to focus on, by the time you get burnt out by those 2 things, you'll be a pretty fucking good basketball player. Versus if you're like, all right, I'm gonna do basketball, I'm gonna join band club, I'm gonna hang out with my homies after school, I'm gonna chase this bitch around school. Like, if you want to be successful, focus on 1 or 2 things. And yeah, like, even extra little stupid shit like that, like, yeah, the bitches you chase around, that counts as a whole nother thing on your list of shit that you're wasting your brain power on. So that's why you guys burn out, basically. All right, you're doing way too much. Just focus on 1 to 2 things. The rate that you will burn out at will be a lot less as frequent, because by the time you do get to the point where you're feeling like, oh shit, bro, I can't keep going, this is hard, I got brain fog, I can't, like, I'm burnt out, you're gonna look and be like, oh shit, I'm like increased my income by 150% compared to last year. Well, I'd be a bitch to quit now. So like, this is kind of thinking I'm just trying to get across. Basically, if you split your attention across like too many different things, you're not going to make as much progress. And then when you realize you didn't make as much progress as for the amount of work that you've been putting in, you're not going to want to do it anymore. So just pick 1, 2 things, make a fuck ton of progress in those. By the time you're going to want to quit, you're going to be like, oh shit, bro, why would I quit? I made all this progress. All right, guys. Other than that, if you got any type of value from this video, drop a like on my video. And yeah, I'll catch you guys up later. Peace out.